Namaste, this is SuZen, your teacher and guide, and we're in Aquarius moon, full moon in Aquarius, and the lunar eclipse, and moon moves into Aquarius afternoon of the 27th in the US, and I'll just go into the timings in a little bit. So we have then Aquarius moon, so that's from later on the 27th. The eclipse later in Europe, that's going to be very late evening. The full eclipse will be an hour going through into the 28th. Moon still in Aquarius on the 29th, and in India we have to add a few hours onto that for the east, so the eclipse and effect of the full moon will be early in the morning on the 28th. So timing wise, on the east coast of the US, that's Friday afternoon, and that's going to be 4:20. In Europe, we have the full moon is going to be Central Europe. That's going to be 20:20, so that's 8:20 in the evening. In the UK and Ireland, then we have that that's 8:20. So that's No, we have that 9:20. Okay, I'm just looking at the chart here. 9:20. And in India, then you can add 3.5 hours onto that. So it's 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. in the morning. The eclipse actually lasts about a full hour as it goes through its phases, and the eclipse starts about 2.5 hours after the moon is full. It is a full moon lunar eclipse, and this full moon is occurring when the Leo sun is opposite the moon in Aquarius. And we can have a sense of crisis at this time, but it's making us realise our need for balance. Because the full moon is a total lunar eclipse, it's very powerful. And in this case, it's going to be about relationships, but not necessarily relationships as in, your boyfriend or your spouse or whatever, because Aquarius is about the individual, and it's also about our team, our group, our clan, our tribe, which can be your work team as well. Although lunar eclipses are more about relationships than the solar eclipses, which we had at new moon, they can trigger awareness of lack, a need in other areas of our lives, and a need to get back to balance. It can feel like a crisis. It can feel as if our relationship to our health and bodies is out of balance. Anything that's been needing to come to light regarding that will come out then at this point, and as I'm recording, that will be tonight. The Leo-Aquarius polarity, so we always get the 2 points on the scale. This is about balance between what is personal, the Leo, and what's impersonal, the Aquarius. The energy of Leo is creative self-expression and about the individual ego, while Aquarius is about the group, but your own impersonal friendships and being objective about the group. And I understand that completely, as I have moon in Aquarius and also rising Aquarius, and with Mars in retrograde at Aquarius, I'm really being objective. All of my astrology said just be detached, and what actually happens is it's your rising sign that is kind of the door that opens onto the world for you and makes your sun sign work. Okay, so I'm sun sign in Pisces. It's actually my Aquarius rising that gives me the ability for the positive energy of Pisces to work in my life. It's the cool detachment of the Aquarius, the impersonal objectivity, but knowing how important this is for humanity, the group, the team, the tribe. This full moon is urging us to get that balance between, is it a romance, is it a friendship? Do I need romance in my life for my work? Are my friendships helping my work, my craft? And it's also striking a balance between expressing ourselves as a person and also our needs to express in impersonal ways. The interesting thing that you might not know is that part of the way we need to express our energy and our karma and our bliss is one of the ways we express that, and one of the ways we get to our bliss on our path is impersonal. It does not feel impersonal it does not feel personal to us, but it is the path we have to take, and that is why the bliss can get through, because it's not clogged up or caught up, as we say. It is bound up with your soul's path. I'll do a lot more of that in the future, because I think it's very important for you to understand how your bliss actually gets through into your life. The other thing I do want to note for you here is epiphanies are very likely at this time as we become acutely aware of what we think we're lacking or what we do actually need. And it's this understanding, it's this tension that makes us move into positive action. And as we say in yoga and astrology and karma, there are 2 points of the scale. In between is where the divine gets through and helps with the positive action. That is when you're on the divine path. So, practices that I'm offering to support you with in this very powerful rhythm that we have with the Aquarius moon this month, with our full moon and our eclipse season. We're going to need practice for our balance. Doors are going to be closing. We're going to be acutely aware of crises, but we can have epiphanies. I want to support you and guide you with the chanting, which is the teaching and the practice in the which is the of the Mother Goddess for our balance. So because of the fact that we may be feeling sadness for any endings, especially in relationships, because this eclipse will close doors that do have to be closed for our growth and for us to evolve, we are going to have the prayer of forgiveness. It's at times like this, and my throat totally fills up. It is at times like this that we need to forgive. It's the only way that we can clear the energy for the doors that have to open. We're always going to have endings. One of the deep lessons in love that we have to learn as human beings. And I'm going to offer you my teaching on We Are a Yoga Tribe, which is what I sincerely believe we are here on this planet for. Aquarius is about the individual who values the team. We're going to need practice for any sadness that we have to sit with as the doors close with the action of the eclipse. And this is the universe's way of bringing us back into balance, understanding what is going to propel us into positive action. And I'm just reviewing what practice I can upload as I tune into the energy and the rhythm. So that may be tomorrow, or Sunday, as many of us have more time over the weekend for this kind of contemplation. But there's something I have in mind, but I just need to find it and record it for you. So namaste. This is for your healing. It's for the healing of your flow and your bliss, so that you can live well and healthily in the world that we're living in at the moment, and so that we can understand our place in the whole of things, of the whole of the universe, the whole of the big scheme, which of course only the ultimate mind truly knows the plan of it all. So namaste. This is for your healing. SuZen.